KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Superstands Cleaning Service Ottawa University Basketball pregame show. Whether it's carpet, upholstery, furniture, or tile, make Superstand your cleaning man. Call Superstand's Cleaning Service for a free estimate today at 418-2463. Now, let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mueller Sports Center in Bartlesville, Oklahoma, as your Ottawa University Braves take on the number one ranked team in the nation, the Oklahoma Wesleyan University Eagles, in the KCAC semifinals. Ottawa with a record of 18-13. The Eagles with a record of 29-2 overall. They are the number one seed in the KCAC tournament and number one in the nation in the top 25 rankings. Ottawa 21-19 all-time in the KCAC tournament. Ottawa moved on into the KCAC tournament semifinals for the first time since 2016-17. Ottawa did lose that game to York College 99-78 up in York, Nebraska. This will be the first time that Ottawa and Oklahoma Wesleyan have met in the KCAC tournament. Today will be the 16th all-time meeting between these two teams. Ottawa has a record of 7-8 against OKWU. Ottawa 1-6 all-time here in Bartlesville against Oklahoma Wesleyan. First and only time Ottawa did defeat Oklahoma Wesleyan was back on December 1st, 2016. Braves won that game 76-68. Head coach Aaron Siebenthal is 5-3 against Oklahoma Wesleyan during his time at Ottawa. Siebenthal, record of 57-61 in his fourth season with the Braves. Oklahoma Wesleyan coached by Donnie Boswick, who is in his second season after coming back after his time at SAGU. Started here, went to Southwestern Assemblies of God University, and returned 2 years ago, and has his team with a record of 29-2. Each team has won in its own floor in the two matchups this season. Braves lost to then number 3, Oklahoma Wesleyan, 83-63 back here in Bartlesville on January 5th. Ottawa won the game just a week and a half ago in Wilson Fieldhouse, 104-102 in overtime, as Ottawa shot 47% from the floor, 47% from the three-point line, 80% from the free throw line. Darrell Bowie had a career-high 25 points off the bench. Isaiah Palmer had a double-double, scoring 23 and 10 rebounds. Brian Haskins scored 16. Jackson Mallory finished with 13. And Mason McDowell scored 11. Mallory led the Braves with 7 assists as the Braves pulled off the upset in Wilson Fieldhouse, 104-102. We'll take our first break here on the Superstands Cleaning pregame show. You've been listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Dad, throw me the ball. No, throw it to me.
Okay, here it comes.
Uh-oh. Dad, will that stain come out of the couch?
Kids, there's only one man that can take care of that stain. Superstand.
You better call him before Mom gets home.
Already on it.
Playing outdoor games indoors? Not a good idea. But Superstand's Cleaning Service can save the day with hot water extraction to steam clean your carpet, upholstery, even grout and tile. It is a good idea to let Superstand be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463.
Spring starts 1 week from today. Well, not officially, but the unofficial start of spring happens next weekend with the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo. It all happens at the ORC Gobbert Building in Ottawa, and it's free. Doors open Saturday at 8:30 with KOFO gift bags to the first 200 visitors. Nearly 50 vendors offering demonstrations and prizes, including $500 in KOFO cash. Enjoy food from Maria's, Angry River Barbecue, and Pizza Time. We'll see you next weekend at the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo.
Welcome back to the Mueller Sports Arena as we get set for the KCAC semifinals, and a trip to Wichita on the line at Hartman Arena, as one of these teams will be heading there on Monday night to take on the winner of Friends and Southwestern. That one starts at 2 o'clock in Winfield, so we'll keep you updated on the score throughout the afternoon. Ottawa coming off a victory in the quarterfinals over Kansas Wesleyan on Wednesday night, 79-74. Braves 48% from the floor, 33% from the three-point line, and 69% from the foul line. Isaiah Palmer led the Braves with a double-double. He scored 23 to go along with 10 rebounds. Taz Jones finished with 13, Mason McDowell with 12, and Darrell Bowie with 10. Palmer scored 16 of the final 20 from the 9:58 mark until the 3:55 mark, as he finished with those 23 points. Actually gave Ottawa an 11-point lead with just over 6 minutes to play. Ottawa used a fast start as they jumped out to an early 13-6 lead. Kansas Wesleyan was one of only 2 teams that Ottawa hadn't beaten on the season going into Wednesday night, the other one, the University of St. Mary. But Ottawa got off to a much better start than they did in the first 2 matchups. And when you're on the road and you force an early timeout from the home team, you kind of gain a little momentum, you build a little bit of confidence, and the Braves did that all afternoon. Ottawa led by as many as 12 before Kansas Wesleyan finished the half on a 19-10 run, and then the Coyotes went on a 9-2 run before Ottawa got it to 47-45. K-Dub then went up 56-52 with 11:13 remaining, but that is when Ottawa went on a 16-2 run to spark a 68-58 lead that the Braves never gave back. Ottawa had 31 bench points, led by McDowell's 12, Bowie's 10, Balday's 9. The Braves went with an 8-man rotation for the majority of the second half. Kyle Patrick was the 9th player to come off the bench for the Braves, and he played 7 minutes. And that 8-man rotation down the stretch was key. As you look at those bench points, they outscored Kansas Wesleyan 31-10. Their opponent tonight, number 1 ranked team in the nation, Oklahoma Wesleyan, coming off a victory over Bethany College on Wednesday night, 91-69. And they were on currently on a 2-game winning streak after that loss to Ottawa last Wednesday. They beat Southwestern to claim the KCAC regular season title in double overtime. This is a team that has played an additional 10 minutes than the Braves coming into this contest. But what they were able to do on Wednesday night against Bethany is that they were really able to rest their guys. When you look at the final stats in that game, the majority of their starting 5 played less than 16 minutes, where the Braves starters had to go for upwards of 28 to 35 minutes. So they had a chance to rest some of their players. And, of course, their young guys stepped up in the second half as they ran away from Bethany in that matchup. So it is going to be key for Ottawa to try and push the pace against Oklahoma Wesleyan as much as you can. But defensively, this is an Oklahoma Wesleyan team that is in the top 10 in almost every category, and they held Bethany to just 34% shooting. The Swedes went 10 of 36 from the three-point line and 13 of 16 from the foul line. Oklahoma Wesleyan shot 44%, 31% from the three-point line, where they were 9 of 29, and went to the foul line 23 times, where they made 20. They out-rebounded Bethany by 19. They forced 10 Bethany turnovers. They only turned it over 11 times themselves. But Isaac Rowe, a player that only averages about 9 points a game, went off for 17. And that's what makes this team so scary, is that they have 7 or 8 guys that on any night can score 20 to 30 points. And Ottawa has to try and force those guys to really commit to their season average. They average over 89 points a game as a team. But if you can, force the likes of Brooks Haddock to score 10 to 15 points, you keep Isaac Rowe under 10 points, you have to feel like the Braves have a good chance here tonight. But it took 17 threes the first time these two teams played, and the Braves are going to have to, when they have open shots, they have to knock those down. We'll take another break here on the Superstand Spinning pregame show. You're listening to Braves basketball. You're on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Puppies, kids, and Saturday night poker parties can all wreak havoc with your home's floors and furniture. Time to call Superstand's Cleaning Service. Stan knows a thing or two about cleaning spots and stains, because over 40 years in business, he's seen a spot or two. Using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout and tile, and VCT towel maintenance, your spots and stains won't stand a chance. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463 or on Facebook at Superstand's Cleaning Service. Spring starts 1 week from today. Well, not officially, but the unofficial start of spring happens next weekend with the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo. It all happens at the ORC Gobbert Building in Ottawa, and it's free. Doors open Saturday at 8:30 with KOFO gift bags to the first 200 visitors. Nearly 50 vendors offering demonstrations and prizes, including $500 in KOFO cash. Enjoy food from Maria's, Angry River Barbecue, and Pizza Time. We'll see you next weekend at the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo.
Welcome back to the Mueller Sports Center. We're 5 minutes away from the national anthem and opening tip. As we look at kind of the scouting notes between the first two matchups between these two clubs, Oklahoma Wesleyan won here 83-66 back in early January, and then Ottawa got the victory 104-102 in overtime last Wednesday. Oklahoma Wesleyan's won 2 in a row after that loss to Ottawa, and I mentioned they've almost played an entire extra half than the rest of the conference outside of the Braves and Southwestern. They did get out to a big lead on Wednesday and were able to rest their starters for the majority of the second half. No player had more than 20 minutes on the floor on Wednesday. They are the regular season champs, and they do have the automatic bid. And from talking with Max Gross, the play-by-play announcer for them, that is one thing that kind of stuck out to him, is that everything is on the line for Ottawa here tonight. For Oklahoma Wesleyan, it's not a do or die situation, but you know they want to get the Braves back for that loss last Wednesday when they could have wrapped up the regular season title in Ottawa, and instead they had to wait till Saturday where they won in overtime against in double OT over Southwestern, 95-93. Both these teams had 3 victories over ranked opponents. For the Braves, they have the win over Oklahoma Wesleyan, the win over Friends, and the win over Southwestern. Oklahoma Wesleyan, they have wins 2 over Friends and 1 over Southwestern, and no other team in the conference has more than 1 ranked win on the season. So it's interesting to see how these 2 teams have separated themselves from the rest of the conference when playing up to the level of their opponents, as they turn the lights out. And they've got passing around all of the strobe lights here, and they will bring out the motorcycle onto the floor, something they did the last time Ottawa played here, as they lead them out into the Mueller Sports Arena, as we have about 4.5 minutes. But looking at the keys to the game for Ottawa, it comes down to offensive efficiency first off. Braves were 17 of 36 from behind the arc last Wednesday in that victory, and 31 of 66 from the floor. Ottawa was able to get to the foul line 31 times, and the best way to take the air out of this building is to get to the foul stripe. Oklahoma Wesleyan is 15-1 at home on the year. Braves have to be prepared for Oklahoma Wesleyan to go on hot streaks. They started the game in Ottawa on a 10-0 run. Lance Tipton scored all 10 of those points, but Ottawa was able to fight through that and come back with a run of their own. You really can't get frazzled when Oklahoma Wesleyan decides to go on a run here tonight. Too many times teams have tried to get back into games and shooting the three-pointer. That's what Bethany did on Wednesday, and they really were out of the game within the first 15 minutes as they were down 50-31 at halftime. And that's where you will find yourself if you try and hit too many three-pointers. But when Ottawa finds themselves with an open three-pointer, they've got to find a way to knock it down. The second thing is when Ottawa does miss, they've got to find a way to get on the boards. Braves gave up 17 second chance points in both matchups to Oklahoma Wesleyan. They are the number 1 ranked team in the country in offensive rebounds with 15 a game, total rebound at 46, and total rebound margin at 14. Ottawa was only a -11 in their upset bid back on February 13th. Everyone must contribute tonight. 31 bench points on Wednesday is exactly what they want. They've got to find a way to get some contributions from the likes of Mallory, Balde, Bowie, McDowell. And that's what they got on Wednesday. And if they can score 30 to 40 points off the bench, they can match what Oklahoma Wesleyan puts out on the floor, as they will do a 5-and-5 swap throughout the entire game to keep guys fresh. And if the second group for Ottawa can come out and put some points on the board and get this to somewhere between a 5 to 10 point deficit with 8 to 10 minutes to go, they've got a real shot, because of the fact that Oklahoma Wesleyan on the season has a margin of victory of over 18 points a game. They've only played 4 close games on the season, and one of those was against Ottawa last Wednesday. The other one to Southwestern early on in the season were the lone loss here in the Mueller Sports Center, and then the game against Southwestern in double OT last Saturday. Lastly, when Isaiah Palmer gets hot, you have to find a way to get him the ball. He scored 16 out of 20 against Kansas Wesleyan and 11 out of 15 to finish regulation against Oklahoma Wesleyan on February 13th. Palmer was able to get to the foul line 15 times. 12 of those were in the second half. But we talk about taking the air out of the building. If Isaiah Palmer gets hot, find a way to get him the ball, as the senior is trying to keep his last year going with a victory here tonight in Bartlesville. The Braves do have Taz Jones tonight, who did not play the last two times these teams matched up, as he was suspended after picking up those 2 technicals at McPherson. And you could tell, just kind of sitting in the team hotel today, that he is ready to go. He wants an opportunity. He wants to be a part of an upset bid over the number 1 team in the nation. Reminder that the other semifinal that'll go on this afternoon starting at 2 o'clock is Southwestern hosting Friends, and the 2 winners of these games tonight will play in Wichita on Monday night in Hartman Arena. So we'll keep you updated on that one, as we will be going simultaneously, and we'll keep you updated on the score in Winfield, as Southwestern will take on the Friends Falcons. When we look at kind of some final thoughts here for Ottawa, You realize that coming into this building, one of the toughest places to play in the conference, it's not a completely full crowd yet compared to what they had in the building when they played York a couple weekends ago when it was on ESPN3. But you have to find a way to take the air out of the building, and that starts with attacking the basket. You can't be afraid to go at Josh Wiltcomb and get him in foul trouble, and I'm sure that is something head coach Aaron Siebenthal has talked to his team about. One thing head coach Aaron Siebenthal wanted to make sure I said today is that to wish his daughter LJ a happy second birthday, so happy birthday, LJ, and we will be back in Ottawa this evening, so you will see your dad as soon as this one's over, as the Braves will come to the sideline right now, and we will go ahead and wrap up the pregame show here from Bartlesville. When we come back, we will have opening tip and starting lineups. You're listening to Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Superstands Cleaning Service Ottawa University Basketball pregame show. Tip-off is coming up. Ask any coach. Wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Superstand be your cleaning man. Superstand's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Superstand's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463. Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card, available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Have you ever walked into a business and been treated so well by the people that work there, you can tell they were meant to do what they do? That's what you feel when you walk into Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. For more than 50 years, you've been treated with personal service and attention while being shown the best in high-quality jewelry and accessories. If you want to drive out of town, be treated like a number so an associate can make a commission, and walk out with jewelry like everybody else, go right ahead. But for a unique jewelry buying experience, walk into Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this Ottawa University Braves basketball broadcast on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, Ottawa University, and by Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Superstand's Cleaning Service, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, Costantino's Price Chopper. Ottawa University basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Adamson Brothers, Dingle & Son Mortuary, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and by Leon's, the Ottawa Herald, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Arvest Bank, the City of Ottawa, and State Farm Agent Keith King. Now let's return courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mueller Sports Center as your Ottawa University Braves take on the number 1 ranked team in the country, the Oklahoma Wesleyan Eagles. We'll get your starting lineups here right away. For Ottawa tonight, it'll be number 10, Ryan Haskins, the 5'10 junior from Osage City, Kansas. At guard, number 12, Alex Bryson, the 6'4 senior from Grapevine, Texas. At forward, number 13, Isaiah Palmer, the 6'6 senior from Brooklyn, New York. At guard, it'll be number 31, Jackson Mallory, the 6'2 sophomore from Lawrence, Kansas. And at forward, number 34, Taz Jones, the 6'5 senior from Parkin, Arkansas. Braves with a record of 18-13 overall. They are the 5 seed in the tournament after they knocked off Kansas Wesleyan on Wednesday night in Salina. So the Braves going back on the road again here tonight. As we look at the starting lineups here for the home team, Oklahoma Wesleyan University Eagles with a record of 29-2, 22-2 in KCAC player. They are the number 1 overall seed in the tournament, number 1 team in the nation. At forward, it'll be number 0, Josh Wilchcomb, the 6'6 senior from Elmont, New York. At forward, number 1, Isaac Rowe, a 6'7 senior from Mansfield, Texas. At guard, number 3, Albert Lawrence, the 6'1 senior from Dallas, Texas. At guard, number 5, KJ Malvo, the 5'10 senior from Fort Worth, Texas. And at guard, number 24, Lance Tipton, the 6'5 junior from Midlothian, Texas. As they are announcing Oklahoma Wesleyan currently, and in the background you can hear that motorcycle revving as they try and get this crowd pumped up. That was one thing that was unique on Wednesday, is that in Salina there really wasn't much of an atmosphere compared to what they had just a few days prior when they played Bethany at home. And Ottawa was really able, just the amount of fans that traveled for the Braves, kind of had the majority of the atmosphere for the most of the night. And Kansas Wesleyan just kind of played asleep for a very long time. So a little bit different atmosphere in the building tonight for Oklahoma Wesleyan. As we get set to tip it up, the black jerseys, black shorts, numbers in gold outlined in gray. Ottawa across the chest in gold outlined in gray. For Oklahoma Wesleyan, gray jerseys, gray shorts. And they will wait and see what is on the front of it as they break it down here near midcourt. Ottawa will bring their 5 out of their huddle. Braves coached by Aaron Siebenthal in his 4th season here with the Braves. And for Oklahoma Wesleyan, gray jerseys, gray shorts, Eagles written in blue across the chest, numbers in blue outlined in white. As Taz Jones will walk to the center circle, I would expect to jump it up against Joshua Wilchcomb. And Taz did not play in the matchup in Ottawa last day. So you know he is ready to go here tonight to match up with the big man, Josh Wilchcomb. And everyone's shaking hands currently at midcourt. As it'll be Wilchcomb to jump it up against Jones in the KCAC semifinals. Jones wins the tip, and Ottawa will have it going from right to left here in the first half. Mallory to the left wing. We're going to see if they try and go box and one on Palmer. Greisen finds his way into the right wing. He'll kick it up top to Palmer. Palmer to Greisen. He goes baseline attacks, kicks it out to Mallory, back to Palmer. Palmer steps into a jumper from 18. It's good. Palmer picking up where he left in. Braves with an early 2-0 lead, 19 in the first half. Malvo down low to Wilchcomb as he works on Taz Jones. Backing in, and they're going to call foul on Jones inside the paint as Wilchcomb put his shoulder right into his chest. And for Taz Jones, that's his first personal. First team foul on the Braves. As head coach Aaron Siebenthal puts his hands in the air, and I can't blame him, as both guys were banging bodies inside. They'll go to Tipton on the right wing. He'll face up. They're going to lob it to Wilchcomb again. Wilchcomb facing up on Jones. Looking to drive. Goes baseline, and he's going to travel. No, they're going to call the block on Taz Jones, and he picks up his second. And now the officials will come talk to head coach Aaron Siebenthal as Taz checks out of the game. And it's going to bring Mason McDowell off the bench. Just like that, Taz Jones to the bench for the majority, if not the entirety, of this second half. McDowell, the sophomore from Paola. They'll go to Malvo in the right corner, lob it down to Wilchcomb as he backs in on McDowell. He gets to the lane. His shot's blocked. He gets it back, goes off the glass and scores. Palmer got a piece of it on the original attempt. Well, Wilchcomb able to get it back, and we're tied at 2 with 18:50 to go in the first half. Palmer looking to drive, kicks it in the corner to Greisen. Greisen driving. It's going to be knocked back into his hands. Palmer on the wing. Palmer jab steps, backing in on Malvo. He'll kick it to Haskins. His layup is going to be pinned against the backboard, but it's a goaltending on Wilchcomb. So Ottawa able to score on their first two possessions. And they lead 4-2. 18:33 to go in the first half. Malvo guarded by Haskins, going to get a double screen. He'll step into a three. It's off the back rim, rebound by Mallory. Mallory leaves it with Palmer as he crosses the center line. Palmer driving, looking to get to the bucket, scores off the glass and the foul. And a tremendous start for Ottawa as they go up 6-2, and that foul is going to be on Wilchcomb. His first personal as Palmer steps to the line for the and one opportunity. That is the first personal on Wilchcomb. First team foul on Oklahoma Wesleyan. Palmer's free throw is up and good as Ottawa leads by 5 here early on, 7-2. 18:13 to play in the first half. Malvo, double screen again. He'll use it, kick it out to Tipton. Had to go through his hand, gets it back. Lawrence on the right wing. He goes baseline. Kicks it out. It's stolen by Palmer, and he's going to go the other way. Palmer in transition, gets by Wilchcomb, and can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by McDowell. It's blocked again. Ball's in the air, stolen by Rowe. Palmer just couldn't get it to drop on the left-handed layup. Rowe attacking on Greisen. Leaves it right side for Malvo. Malvo in the lane, kicks it in the corner to Lawrence. Lawrence goes baseline, attacks. Layup is high off the glass. No good. Tip-in's good, though. Braves didn't have anyone in the lane for that defensive board, and the Eagles make them pay. Braves lead 7-4, 17:30 left in the first half. Mallory to the middle of the floor. Left wing pass for Greisen. Greisen to the foul line. He'll dribble back out to the top of the key. Greisen guarded by Rowe. A lot of body there from Rowe. No foul called. McDowell spinning right side, working on Wilchcomb. The pass is going to be tipped out of bounds as he was looking for Palmer, and it's a turnover on Ottawa. In for Oklahoma Wesleyan is number 12, Jake Fikert, the 5'10 junior from Flower Mound, Texas. 7-4, Ottawa leads, 17:13 left in the first half. Braves have led as many as 4 here early on. Malvo right side for Rowe, guarded by Palmer. Rowe gets in the lane, kicks it right side as it'll go to Lawrence. Lawrence facing up, dribble drives, gets in the lane, kicks it out to Rowe in the corner for 3, doesn't take it, goes baseline, kicks it out to Lawrence in the corner for 3, it's on the way, it's good. And we're knotted up at 7. Greisen with the 12-footer, it's good for Alex Greisen. As Oklahoma Wesleyan slow, getting back defensively, and they are going to stop play here as Isaac Rowe's going to tie his shoe. Jansen Litsky, number 32, into the game, the 6'8 sophomore from Owasso, Oklahoma. As Wilchcomb will sit down, he's got 1 foul. So the big men out of the game right now for both squads. Malvo driving on Haskins, gets to the right wing, crossover dribble, goes baseline, takes the contact, goes off the glass, rebound by McDowell. Haskins picks it up. Haskins, beautiful bounce pass. Greisen to the bucket, scores. Ryan Haskins with the one-handed bounce pass in transition, and the Braves lead by 4. 11-7. A lot of Brave faithful in the building tonight. 16:08 to play in the half. Litsky right side for Lawrence. He goes baseline. Still dribbling baseline, gets it in the lane. It's going to be stolen by Palmer. He's in transition. Malvo with him. Palmer loses the handle, gets it back, and it's going to be blocked, and he's fouled. And Palmer back to the foul line to shoot 2. That's the second team foul on the Eagles. First personal on Albert Lawrence. Palmer with 5 here early on. Free throw for him is up and good. Matt Balday checks in for the Braves. Number 5, junior from Olathe, Kansas. Greisen will come out. For Oklahoma Wesleyan, it'll be number 21, Chris Murphy, the 6'5 senior from Dallas, along with number 10, Brooks Haddock, the 6'2 freshman from Muskogee, Oklahoma. And Kirk Harris, number 4, the 6'1 senior from Mejia, Texas. Free throw for Palmer's good, and the Braves lead by 6, their largest lead. 15:54 left in the first half. Harris at point guard here. He's going to have a double screen to his left. He'll use it as Balday sticks right with him. They'll switch. Fikert comes off the screen. He'll have it ripped away by Mallory. Mallory to Balde in transition. Balde's right-hand layup's good. And there's going to be a timeout by the Eagles as Ottawa leads by 8 with 15:37 to go in the first half. It's a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Coming out of the timeout, Oklahoma Wesleyan able to get a layup down low from Jansen Litsky, and it's 15-9 Ottawa. Balde, left corner. Back up top to Mallory, right side for Haskins. Haskins going to get a screen from McDowell. Works into the short corner, step back three-pointer for Ryan. Haskins no good. Rebound by Kirk Harris. Harris in transition in the lane. He'll kick it to Fikert in the right wing, back to Harris. Harris driving baseline, looking to go to the basket. Not able to score, but he's fouled, and he's going to shoot two. 14:44 remaining in the first half. Ottawa leads 15-9 as Kirk Harris will shoot two. Harris on the season, 55% foul shooter, so not the worst person that's in the line, but he makes the first one. Daryl Bowie into the game for Ottawa. Will get Jackson Mallory. Bowie, the 5'10 junior from Rome, Georgia. Harris to shoot the second. High arcer is off the back rim. Rebound by Litsky and an offensive board. They'll kick it up top to Haddock. He'll shoot the three straight on. It's good. And that's the first make from behind the arc for Brooks Haddock. And Oklahoma Wesleyan within two. Braves lead 15-13. 14:23 left in the first half. McDowell steps back for a three. It's good. And Ottawa responds with a three of their own. Back to a 5-point lead for the Braves. 14:10 left in the half. Harris, right wing. Up top to Litsky. Left side, will go to Fikert. Long pass finds Harris on the wing. Harris going baseline. Gets in the lane, looking to score off the glass. It's good. And you know Kirk Harris isn't going to shoot it from outside. The only place he's going to go is to the lane, and he's done it on back-to-back possessions. First one in and a wide-open three for Haddock, and then he scores on the next one. It's 18-15 Ottawa. Palmer, step-back three-pointer from the wing is good. Isaiah Palmer has got 10 already. And the Braves lead by 6. Ottawa now 2 of 3 from behind the arc. Harris splits the double team, gets the basket, and scores again. Bowie left side to Balde. Balde in the corner to Haskins. He gets by one defender, shoots the three from the corner. It's good. And Ottawa up by 7. Beautiful ball fake that time from Haskins. And he is able to hit the three-pointer. Ottawa leads 24-17, 13:03 to go in the half. Harris, screen from Litsky. Driving again, kicks it in the corner. Fikert this time for three. It's long. Rebound by Murphy. He gets it back. His shot blocked by Palmer, and then it goes off of Murphy. And they're going to say it was last touched by Palmer. And subs here for the Braves. Bryson will come in for Haskins. Patrick will come in for Palmer. 12:52 remaining in the half. Braves lead 24-17. Inbounds coming from Litsky. He'll throw it to Haddock in the right corner as he's guarded by Bowie. Haddock driving on Bowie. Spins, fade away from 8 is off the mark. Offensive rebound is going to be knocked out of bounds by Oklahoma Wesleyan. Oklahoma Wesleyan at 7 of 12. Ottawa is 9 of 12 from the field. 12:43 remaining in the half. Braves up 24-17. Bowie right wing for Balde to McDowell. He looks to drive on Lidsky. Backdoor cut, finds Bowie. He leaves it inside for Patrick. Goes right through his hands. Turnover on Ottawa. Haddock guarded by Greisen. Spinning, ball loses the handle. Murphy picks it up. Right side for Harris. Harris going baseline. Bowie got popped in the face. No whistle. So now Harris will be guarded by Patrick. 10 on the shot clock. Harris, jumper from 12 is on the way. It's good for Kirk Harris. Harris now with 6 for Oklahoma Wesleyan as the Braves lead down to 5. Bryson looking to get in the lane. Drives on Haddock. He'll leave it inside to McDowell. Goes through his hands. Turnover again on the Braves. Harris looks to drive. Step back three-pointer from Kirk Harris is off the mark. A little bit of a heat check. And then Greisen loses it out of bounds. But they're going to say it was last touched by Fikert. The Braves get the ball. In for the Braves will be number 25, Connor Kagi, the 6'8 junior from Ashland, Oregon. Full court press being put on by the Eagles as they will bring Tipton, Rowe, Wilchcomb, and Lawrence into the game along with Malvo. So all 5 starters back in for the Eagles. Ottawa with Bowie, Patrick, Balde, Greisen, and Kagi. Greisen, the lone starter on the floor right now for the Braves. Right wing for Bowie. Bowie by one defender, gets in the lane. They'll kick it up top to Kagi. Kagi right side for Bowie, 10 on the shot clock for the Braves. Ottawa has to go quickly, 7 on the shot clock. Bowie by one defender, gets all the way inside, leaves it with Kagi, and they're going to say Bowie stepped out of bounds. Palmer quickly back into the game for the Braves as he'll get Patrick. Mallory will come in for Ottawa as he will check out Daryl Bowie. 11-12 left in the half. Ottawa up 24-19. Braves at 75% from the field. Double screen for Malvo as he works to the left wing. Trying to isolate Tipton down low. They'll finally post him up, but can't get it to him. Rowe from outside goes baseline, gets to the lane, tries to score off the glass. It's long. Rebound by Greisen, goes through his hands again. Tipton up top to Malvo. Right side for Albert Lawrence for 3. It's off the mark, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Wilchcomb. Oklahoma Wesleyan 8 of 16 from the field. Ottawa's 9 of 12. They took 20 more shots than the Braves last Wednesday, and the Ottawa's 104-102 win in overtime. Palmer looking to drive on Lawrence, loses the handle as it goes out of bounds, but it's last touched by Lawrence. So it stays with Ottawa with 19 on the shot clock. Mallory will inbound it for the Braves. They'll go to Palmer in the right corner. Palmer guarded by Lawrence. Goes up top to Mallory. Mallory back to the left side of the floor with 10 on the shot clock. Screen from Palmer as he gets to the top of the key. Mallory right wing for Greisen. Greisen with 5 on the shot clock, takes a 20-footer. It's long. Rebound by Malvo. Malvo in transition, gets in the lane. Still takes the jumper from 10. It's good. And Ottawa a little slow in transition as their lead has been cut to 3 with 10 minutes to go in the half. Palmer at the foul line. Faces up, goes left wing for Mallory. Back to Palmer. Palmer right wing for Greisen. He goes baseline again, gets all the way to the bucket, goes high off the glass and scores. Alex Greisen has 6. And the Braves lead back up to 5. Malvo left side for Tipton. Tipton spins in the lane. Kagi's there to meet him. They'll go down low to Rowe. Reverse layup's good. Mallory a little dribble, looking to dribble handoff as he goes to Balde on the wing. Balde top of the key. Left wing for Palmer. Screen coming from Kagi. Palmer to the foul line. And an offensive foul called on Connor Kagi as Albert Lawrence was the one who created the contact. And they're saying Kagi stuck his hip out. So Haskins and McDowell back into the game. Ottawa's turned it over for the 4th time. And Kagi, after the play, trying to talk to the officials about what he did wrong. Not sure he got a great answer. 9:15 left in the half. Ottawa by 3. Lawrence going to get a screen from Wilchcomb up high. He'll switch as McDowell stays on. They'll find Wilchcomb inside. He'll score. Ottawa trying to double team up high. And Wilchcomb able to score. Palmer in the lane, kicks it out in the corner to Mallory. Mallory double team, driving on Tipton. In the corner, it goes to McDowell. Again, 4-3. It's in and out. Rebound to Isaac Rowe. Oklahoma Wesleyan with a chance to take their first lead of the game. Rowe up top to Malvo. In the corner, it goes to Lawrence. He'll get it back. Almost goes into the Ottawa bench. They'll reset with Malvo up high. 18 on the shot clock. Malvo to the foul line, all the way to the basket. Layup's good. And Ottawa's going to take their first time out as they trail 27-26, 8:29 remaining here in the first half. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe today and never miss a score by reading the Ottawa Herald sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $24 plus tax, and that includes internet access. Call the Ottawa Herald at 242-4700, option 2.
This evening, 29 left in that to try and stop a little momentum here for the Eagles. On the floor for Ottawa is Mallory, Palmer, Haskins, McDowell, and Greisen. Haskins on the wing. In the corner, it'll go to Greisen. He'll shoot the wide open 3 as they leave him alone, and he scores. Alex Greisen with 9. After Greisen didn't score on Wednesday night against Cada. Down low, they'll go to Wilchcomb. Ottawa switches. They'll kick it over to Rowe on the wing. Rowe between the legs. 3-pointer on the way is long. Rebound by Palmer. Braves up by 2, 29-27. Mallory in the lane. Still going to the basket. Leaves it to McDowell. Reverse layup. He's fouled. It's going to shoot 2. As he was hit on the arm. Goes on Lance Tipton. That's his first personal. Team's second. Mason McDowell to the foul stripe. 68% from the free throw line for the sophomore. He scored 12 in 20 minutes against Kansas Wesleyan on Wednesday. Wholesale subs here for Oklahoma Wesleyan as they'll bring out that second group of Harris, Haddock, Fikert, Litsky, and Murphy. Braves by 3, 30-27. 7:45 remaining in the first half. McDowell second on the way is good. Mason McDowell with 5 now for Ottawa as they get the lead back up to 4 with a quick 5-0 run. The double screen. Harris to the wing. Goes left side to Litsky. They'll leave it for Haddock. Haddock guarded by Haskins. Haddock goes baseline fadeaway. Jumper is in and out, but then it pops right back in as he gets the hometown bounce. That one had hit the back rim, hit the top of the glass, and dropped straight in from the fadeaway jumper from the freshman Haddock. Palmer, right side McDowell again for 3. It's good. And Ottawa goes up by 5. Mason McDowell now with 7. Murphy up top as he will go to Harris. Harris trying to go both sides of the floor, but the Braves jump the screen. They'll have to go to Haddock on the wing. Down low to Murphy as he's guarded by Palmer. Murphy, left side to Haddock again for 3. It's going to be short. Offensive rebound by Fikert. Putback's good. And Oklahoma Wesleyan with their 6th offensive rebound of the first half, and it turns into points yet again. And now they drop into a 2-3 zone. They'll find McDowell. He scores off the glass. Ottawa broke that 2-3 zone in half that time as Palmer with a quick one-touch pass into the hands of McDowell. McDowell with 10. Harris, right wing up top for Murphy, left side for Haddock. Haddock again, fadeaway jumper is going to come up short. Long rebound to Haskins. Haskins to Mallory. Mallory all the way to the bucket, goes high off the glass, shot's no good. Bryson with the offensive board. Put back is no good, but he's fouled and shoots two. So Gryson to the line as the Braves lead 36-31, 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Gryson has 9 for the Braves. Gryson's free throw is up and good. On the year, Gryson a 74% foul shooter. Averages 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. Gryson's second is good, and Ottawa leads by 7. That ties their largest lead of the half with 6 minutes to go in the first. Bryson will guard Harris as he comes across the timeline. Harris left side, it's stolen by Mallory. Mallory looking to go all the way, gets to the bucket, right hand layup's good, and Ottawa goes up by 9, and another timeout by Donnie Boswick as the Braves have their largest lead of the game. And it will be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Braves lead by 9, their largest lead of the game. With 5:43 remaining in the first half, Jackson Mallory with another steal for the Braves. Created 5 turnovers here in the first half on Oklahoma Wesleyan, as they get all 5 starters back into the game off the timeout. For Ottawa, it's Haskins, Gryson, Palmer, McDowell, and Mallory. Rowe all the way to the bucket. Floater's blocked. Ball's tipped around. It goes right in the hands of Rowe. Rowe backing in on Palmer. Looking to get it, then lose the handle. It's stolen by Haskins. Haskins in transition. Haskins asking for a screen for McDowell. Haskins in the corner, goes to Gryson. He'll shoot the 3. He's fouled. And he's going to shoot. Let's see, wait for if it's going to be 2 or 3. He was in the corner. It is going to be 3 for Gryson. Gryson with 11 points and a rebound. Free throw up and good, as Ottawa goes up by 10. Gryson just takes one dribble, cocks it high, and will knock it down for the second as Darrell Bowie comes into the game for Jackson Mallory as the Braves lead 42-31. Gryson's third is good as well, and Ottawa from the foul line finds themselves 10 of 10 in the first half as they lead by 12. Largest lead of the half for the Braves. Malvo dribble handoff with Rowe. Rowe, right side for Malvo. Inside they'll go to Tipton as he works in on Haskins. Tipton up top to Malvo as it's near midcourt. He has to track it down with 12 on the shot clock. Screen coming from Wilchcomb. Malvo, dribble between the legs, goes baseline, kicks it out to Tipton. Open 3, it's good. And you knew Lance Tipton was going to get going. He scored the first 10 points for Oklahoma Wesleyan last Wednesday. Only had 3 the rest of the game, but big basket there for Tipton, and Palmer has it stripped away. There comes Lawrence. Lawrence right side to Wilchcomb, and he has it knocked out of his hands by Bowie, as Wilchcomb was looking like he was going to go with the one-handed slam. Ottawa's turned it over 6 times. 9-point lead for the Braves, 4:28 to go in the half. They'll lob it up top to Lawrence on the wing. Back up top to Malvo. Screen from Wilchcomb. Malvo guarded by McDowell. They'll kick it in the corner to Rowe. Rowe by Palmer. Up top to Malvo. Malvo, runner in the lane, is high off the glass. Rebound by McDowell. Long pass going the other way to Haskins. Haskins spins baseline. Runner from 7 from Ryan Haskins is good. And Ottawa goes back up by 11. He went over the big man, Isaac Rowe, with the teardrop. And Ottawa leads 45-34. 4 minutes to go in the half. Malvo inside to Wilchcomb. Wilchcomb working on McDowell. He's fouled and shoots two, but McDowell was right there with him. And for Mason McDowell, that's his first personal. Ryan Haskins now with 7. Bryson, the leading scorer for Ottawa, with 14, followed by Palmer and McDowell with 10. As Connor Kagi will head to the scores table. Braves have been without Taz Jones since the first minute and a half of this game as he picked up 2 quick fouls. Wilchcomb's free throw is good. McDowell comes out for Kagi. Fiker into the game for Rowe. Wilchcomb with 5 points. Doesn't have a rebound yet, which is very rare for the big man. Free throw up and good for Wilchcomb. And it's not going to count. The free throw is no good, so a lane violation on Oklahoma Wesleyan. And they're going to go full court press. Daryl Bowie double teamed. He'll find Haskins. Haskins will keep it himself. Now go back to Bowie. Bowie by one defender. We'll kick it out to Haskins. Open for 3. Kicks it back up top to Palmer. He'll shoot the 3 from straight away. It's long. Rebound by Tipton. Quickly to Malvo. Malvo guarded by Bowie. Going by Bowie, looking to get to the basket. Runner is going to be long. Offensive rebound goes through the hands of Wilchcomb, but Kagi was the last one to touch it. And he'll grab a seat on the bench as McNow comes back in. Braves up 45-35. 3:27 left in the half as Tipton will inbound it for the Eagles. Pass in the corner to Fiker. Fiker going baseline. Up top it'll go to Malvo. Malvo's 3 on the way is good. And Oklahoma Wesleyan is now 3 of 10 from behind the 3-point line. Bryson to the right wing. He'll go to Bowie. Bowie looks to drive by one defender, gets the basket, looks to score off the glass. It's no good. Offensive rebound by Bryson. He'll kick it in the corner to Haskins. Haskins' 18-footer is good. As Ottawa goes up by 9, 47-38, 2:50 to play in the half. Ryan Haskins has 9. Going to go down low to Wilchcomb. He tries to score off the glass. It's no good. Rebound by McDowell. And he will leave it with Bowie. Bowie with 2:37 to go in the half. Braves lead 47-38. Bowie right side for Palmer. Palmer with a little screen for McDowell, and he's going to be fouled by Wilchcomb on the reach it. And that's going to be the second personal on Wilchcomb. Murphy and Haddock into the game for the Eagles as Wilchcomb and Lawrence take a seat. Balday returns for the Braves. They'll inbound it to Bowie with 20 on the shot clock. Double screen here for Bowie. Bowie by one defender. Right-hand layup is high, and he scores off the glass. As Ottawa goes up by 11. 49-38, 2:15 to go in the half. Double screen this time for Malvo. Malvo to the left wing. They look to get a screen for Fiker. Malvo in the lane, he's fouled before the pass to Tipton. Goes on Bowie. And for Daryl Bowie, that's his first personal. Team's 5th of the first half on Ottawa. Tipton will inbound it. Goes to Fikert in the right corner. Fiker goes baseline by Bowie. Floater is off the back rim. Ball's tipped around. Balday has it for Ottawa. Braves up by 11. With 1:53 to go in the first half. Bowie. Left wing for Balday. Bowie left side for Haskins. Haskins up top to McDowell. He'll shoot the 3 from long range. It's off the back rim this time, a little strong. Rebound by Tipton to Malvo. Malvo to Tipton. Tipton back to Malvo for 3 from the wing. It's good. And Ottawa's lead down to 8. 1:20 to go in the half. Bowie screen for McDowell. Up top to McDowell. He goes by one defender, gets in the lane, jump stop. He'll kick it in the corner to Balday. Balday's have it taken away as Haddock looks to go the other way. Haddock inside. His shot's blocked by Palmer. Isaac Rowe will return for the Eagles as Fikert will take a seat. Kagi comes in for McDowell. 1:05 left in the half. Braves by 8. That was the 7th turnover on Ottawa in the half. Tipton in the corner to Rowe. Screen coming. Rowe looks to go baseline. They'll kick it up top to Malvo. Malvo, jab step, screen coming from Murphy. Jumper from 12 is going to come up way short. Haskins with the board. And he will leave it with Bowie. 52 seconds left in the half. Ottawa by 8. 49-41 the lead. Balde right wing. Balde finds Haskins. Back up top to Bowie. 10 on the shot clock. Screen coming from Palmer. Bowie looking to go by Tipton. Dribbles behind the back. Gets in the lane. Needs to get something up quickly. Kagi in the corner. Jumper's good. And Ottawa's lead back up to 10 at 51-41. As Kagi let that one go as the shot clock expired. 16 seconds left. The Eagles can hold for the final shot. Malvo asks for a screen as he goes by Bowie. Gets in the lane. Shot blocked out of bounds by Palmer. 8.3 left in the half. Ottawa up 51-41. Malvo. They're going to clear for him as he gets a screen from Tipton, and his foul will be called on Ottawa. And that's the 6th team foul on the Braves. Now, my apologies, that's number 7. So Malvo shoots the 1-and-1 with 3.6 remaining in the half. Malvo to the foul line, averages 13 points, 2 rebounds, along with 3 assists. 81% from the free throw line. Free throw for Malvo is high. It's good. Lawrence returns for Haddock. They'll come out of the game. Ottawa 18 of 27 from the field for 66%. They're 5 of 9 from the three-point line and 10 of 10 from the free throw line. Malvo's second is up and good. 3.6 seconds remaining in the half. They'll inbound it to Haskins. Haskins looking to Balde. He'll lay it up at the buzzer, and it's no good. Looked like it was going to go. Great play drawn up by head coach Aaron Stiebenthal with the lob from half court, but the Braves lead by 8 as we go to halftime. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It doesn't matter if you're in the game or just working around the house. Injuries can happen, but not all of them require a trip to the ER. Ransom Memorial Health's Express Care Clinic can help. They're now open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Ransom Memorial Health, providing you with remarkable care. Visit ransom.org.
Taking the time to check a few things on your vehicle now can save time later. Lights, signals, and wipers are in working order and your fluids are full. This reminder is from CarStar Ottawa, keeping you safe on the road. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
I came here to run cross country and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team. To be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Braves Wesleyan at half, 51-4. They jumped out to an early 15-7 lead as Matt Balde got a layup with 15:37 remaining in the half, which forced the first time out from head coach Donnie Boswick and the Oklahoma Wesleyan. Oklahoma Wesleyan took at 27-20. Ottawa took out, and from there it was all Braves. They were 40-31 with 5:43 remaining in the half after Jack Valerie got a steal and a lift. Another time was called by Oklahoma Wesleyan, and the Braves 54% from the field, 55% from the three-point line, and were 10 of 10 from Oklahoma Wesleyan, 45, and Braves also made 5 threes from the free throw. 20 at 103.7 FM KOFO.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Cyclone fans, stand up and cheer. Ottawa debit cards are here. Show your Cyclone school spirit with an exclusive Ottawa High School debit card, available only at Arvest Bank. Get yours today by opening a new checking account or upgrading your existing Arvest debit card. Even better, each card supports the Booster Club. Arvest encourages you to support local students and their after-school activities. Stop by their location on 3rd Street in Ottawa to get your Cyclones debit card today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC. Fees may apply.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to be a sponsor of this Ottawa University Braves basketball broadcast and a supporter of OU Athletics. For Great Life membership options to the golf course and fitness center, just visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Braves! You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
Have you seen the Coliseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Welcome back as Ottawa leads at the break 51-43 as they led by as many as 12 in the first half. Oklahoma Wesleyan's lone lead was by 1. Ottawa's leading scorer in the first half, Alex Greisen. He's 4 of 5 from the field for 14 points, 5 of 5 from the free throw line to go along with 2 rebounds. Isaiah Palmer has 10, 3 of 5 from the field, going along with a rebound and 3 assists. Brian Haskins has 9 on 4 of 5 shooting, 3 rebounds and 2 assists for him. Mason McDowell has 10 points at 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from the three-point line, 3 rebounds for the sophomore. Gerald Bowie has 2, 1 assist. Mott Balday, 2 points, 2 assists. And Connor Kagi with 2 points as well. Jackson Mallory, 2 points, 2 assists, and a rebound as Ottawa in that first half, 18 of 28 from the field for just over 64%, 5 of 9 from the three-point line, and 10 of 10 from the free throw line. For Oklahoma Wesleyan, they shot 45%, 5 of 11 from the three-point line, and 4 of 5 from the free throw line. They outbeat rebound Ottawa 16-11, but the Braves have 10 assists compared to just 8 for the Eagles. Ottawa has more steals, 5-4. Braves only 7 turnovers in the first half compared to just 6 for the Eagles. 4 blocks for the Braves, 1 for the Eagles. Bench scoring is tied at 16. Points in the paint go the way of Oklahoma Wesleyan, 20-16. Second chance points go to Oklahoma Wesleyan, 9-4. As in that first half, they had 9 offensive rebounds. Points off turnovers, though, Ottawa has 9, Oklahoma Wesleyan with just 7. Leading scorer for the Eagles, KJ Malvo with 12. Kirk Harris has 7, Albert Lawrence with 5, Isaac Rowe with 2, Lance Tipton with 3, and Jansen Litsky with 2. We'll take another timeout. You're listening to Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
I came here to run cross country and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team. To be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu. Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to be a sponsor of this Ottawa University Braves basketball broadcast and a supporter of OU Athletics. For Great Life membership options to the golf course and fitness center, just visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Braves!
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323. Need a recap of the ball game? Subscribe today and never miss a score by reading the Ottawa Herald sports page or visit online at ottawaherald.com. A 3-month subscription is only $24 plus tax, and that includes internet access. Call the Ottawa Herald at 242-4700, option 2. Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948. When nasty dark spots and stains invade your home's floors and upholstery, wait, it's a truck, SUV. No, it's Stan's cleaning service van to the rescue. With over 40 years of experience, Stan is a superhero at battling villainous stains and spots, using hot water extraction steam to clean carpet, upholstery, grout, and tile. And VCT tile maintenance, your home will shine and smell oh so good. Let Stan be your cleaning man. Call 785-418-2463.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-1220.
The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Ottawa University, Kansas State Bank, Ottawa Family Physicians and Ottawa Care Clinic, Ms. Fix-It Computer Repair, and Maggie's Gourmet Popcorn and Glazed Nuts. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Darren College, a former NFL Super Bowl champion, signed the most important contract of his life to serve in the Army National Guard.
I've had a lot of military in my family. It's a big part of what my family's done for a long time. I want to go out there and make a difference. I didn't find that working behind a desk, so for me it was a pretty easy decision to make. And then the opportunity to serve my community and serve my country was just icing on the cake.
To learn how to be part of the Army National Guard, log on to nationalguard.com. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Get a jump on spring by attending the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, Saturday, March 2nd and Sunday, March 3rd at the ORC Goppert Building in Ottawa. Over 50 vendors will be on hand to share their products, services, and expertise for your spring projects. And you're invited free. The doors open Saturday, March 2nd at 8:30. The first 200 visitors get a free KOFO gift bag full of free gifts from area businesses. And you can use your bag to take home more merchandise from our vendors. We'll be broadcasting live all weekend, have products on display, giveaways both days. And on Sunday, one lucky visitor wins $500 in KOFO bucks that you can spend with any vendor on hand. Meet area business owners. Get more information about the projects you want to tackle around the house or in the yard this spring. And you can buy products from our vendors right on the spot. It's all for you, and it's all free. Food trucks and vendors will be serving both days. We'll have displays outdoors as well. It's the event of the spring, and it's all free, and it's all for you. The KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, Saturday, March 2nd and Sunday, March 3rd at the ORC Goppert Building, 15th and Ash in Ottawa. For more information, like KOFO Radio on Facebook or visit KOFO.com.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Welcome back, as we want to let our listeners know in Franklin County there is a severe thunderstorm warning until 3:30 p.m. So just be aware as that severe thunderstorm warning will go till 3:30. But Ottawa leads here in Bartlesville 51-43 over Oklahoma Wesleyan. When you look at the keys for Ottawa, we talked about offensive efficiency. Shooting 64% in the first half is about as good as you can shoot it, and going 5 of 9 from the three-point line and 10 of 10 from the free throw line puts you in a really good spot. Ottawa was able to work through the one hot streak for Oklahoma Wesleyan in the first half. They went on a 7-0 run. Braves responded by going on a 5-0 run of their own. When Oklahoma Wesleyan was missed shots, Ottawa was able to clear the board pretty well. They have given up 9 offensive rebounds, but in total they only trail by 5 at the break when it comes to rebounds. Third, it was everyone must contribute. After those 31 bench points on Wednesday, the question was who was going to be able to step up. And tonight it's been Mason McDowell, Jackson Mallory, and Connor Kagi even get involved in the action, Matt Balde as well. So that job has been done. And then Isaiah Palmer with 10 hasn't picked up a whole lot of steam late in the first half. But early on in the half, it was all Palmer for the Braves. So they're going to need him to continue to stay strong here in the second half, as it will be Oklahoma Wesleyan to have the basketball to start it with their starters of Malvo, Wilscombe, Rowe, Lawrence, and Tipton. For Ottawa, Haskins, Palmer, Jones, Mallory, and Greisen. Malvo looking to go to the basket, looking to score off the glass. He does. As Haskins was right there, put a hand in his face, but Malvo able to float in the air and score off the glass, and Ottawa's lead down to 6. Greisen leaves it with Palmer. They'll go in the corner to Greisen. They try to throw it inside, and it's knocked out of bounds by Wilscombe with 18 on the shot clock. Braves trying to get Jones going. As in that first half, Jones played just a minute and a half after he got 2 fouls. Mallory's inbound goes to Haskins in the corner, shoots the 3 straight away. It's good. Ryan Haskins gives Ottawa a 9-point lead and 19:27 to go in the game. Rowe going baseline. Goes back in the corner, kicks it out to Tipton. Tipton to the basket, kicks it in the corner to Rowe. Rowe step back 3-pointer on the way is good. As Rowe had too much time, he took one dribble, set himself, and then took the 3. Palmer right side to Mallory. Back up top to Palmer. Screen coming from Jones. Palmer guarded by Wilscombe. Palmer in the corner to Greisen. Steps into a 3-pointer from the corner. It's off the back rim. Ball's knocked around. And saving it is Palmer to Jones. Ottawa gets a fresh 30. They'll kick it up top to Mallory. 18:48 to go in the game. Braves by 6. Mallory directing traffic for the Braves near midcourt. Screen coming from Palmer. Mallory to Jones. Guarded by Tipton. Jones backing in, spins in the lane, looking to score high, and it's too long. Rebound by Tipton. And he will hand it off to Malvo. Malvo guarded by Haskins. Malvo 3-pointer on the way is off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Palmer. Quickly to Mallory. Mallory in transition. Braves 2 on 4 right here. They're going to slow it up. Jones backing down. Up top to Haskins. Haskins by one defender, kicks out to Palmer. Palmer is going to be bumped by Albert Lawrence with the body. And it's a foul called on Oklahoma Wesleyan. That's their first of the second half. Second personal on Albert Lawrence. Jackson Mallory to inbound for the Braves. Go in the corner to Greisen. Guarded by Rowe. Greisen goes baseline. Kicks it in the corner to Mallory. Mallory is going to have it picked up by Greisen as it was tipped by Rowe. Greisen right corner, 10 on the shot clock. Up top to Haskins. Now to Mallory. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Mallory screen coming from both sides. Mallory kicks it. Has to get rid of it. Goes to Greisen. Greisen has to get a shot up. Mallory does at the shot clock. It's good, but they're going to say he didn't get it off in time. And a turnover on Ottawa. That is their 8th of the game. 54-48, still the lead for the Braves. 17:40 to go. Malvo double screen. Works to the left wing, keeps his dribble, gets in the lane, trying to score off the glass. He's fouled. It's no good. And he's going to shoot two as Greisen caught him on the shoulder. For Greisen, that's his first personal, first team on Ottawa here in the second half. It looks like Oklahoma Wesleyan is going to press after that second free throw. Malvo's free throw is up and good. KJ Malvo now with 15. As he is the leading scorer for the Eagles. 17:34 to go as Malvo looks to cut the lead to 4. Second is up, and it's good. 54-50 our score. 17:33 to play as they're going to put pressure on Mallory. Mallory to Haskins. He's double teamed, goes back to Mallory. Mallory keeps it himself. He'll find Palmer. Palmer inside. It was contended for Jones, and he kicks it out of bounds. Palmer's pass at the feet of Jones. He had no chance at it. Back-to-back possessions with turnovers on the Braves. That's their 9th. And you feel the momentum starting to switch here in the Mueller Sports Center. Malvo near midcourt, screen coming from Wilchcomb. Right side pass, tipped in D3 on the way is good. And Ottawa's going to take a timeout as their lead has been cut to 1 with 17:02 to play. It's a full timeout. You're listening to Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO interrupts our regular scheduled programming to bring you this severe weather bulletin, brought to you by CarStar. Relax, they'll take it from here.
Good afternoon, Brad Howard in the KOFO Weather Center. Got a bit of an update. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 3:30 for northwestern Franklin, southwestern Douglas, and east central Osage counties. At 3 o'clock, a severe thunderstorm was near Pomona Lake, moving to the northeast at 35 miles an hour. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and nickel-sized hail are part of this storm. Radar has indicated the 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts of the nickel-sized hail. At 2:55, dime-sized hail was reported with this storm. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. The severe storm is near the Pomona Lake area, or will be around the Pomona Lake area right about now, as a matter of fact. And then at the city of Pomona at about 3:10 this afternoon, Overbrook about 3:20, Centropolis about 3:25, and the Globe area about 3:30. Also want to mention the fact that some reports are coming that with this storm south of Lawrence, the Weather Service is monitoring circulation with it, and it says it's in a favored region for a brief tornado along the warm front, and the circulation has had problems sustaining itself, so they have issued a severe thunderstorm warning, so that is something to be keeping an eye on as well. Also had a report of some dime-sized hail reported by law enforcement at Turkey Point at Melbourne Lake. So that's what we got for you at this particular point in time. Keep it here on KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM, and we'll break into the game to provide you with further updates. I'm Brad Howard in the KOFO Weather Center.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Haskins will inbound it for Ottawa as they'll go to Palmer. Now back to Haskins, guarded by Malvo. Braves up by 1, 16-17 to play. Palmer left side of the floor. Screen coming from Jones. Palmer dribbles it off his foot right into the hands of Haskins. Haskins bumped there by Malvo. He'll find Jones. Jones working on Wilscomb, and a whistle and a foul will be called on Wilscomb. And that is his third. Second team foul on Oklahoma Wesleyan here in the second half. Litsky will come in for Wilscomb with those 3 fouls. Mallory to inbound with 20 on the shot clock, 16:05 on the game clock. Ottawa leading 54-53. Inbounds will go to Palmer in the right corner, guarded by Lawrence. Palmer goes baseline, looking to attack, kicks out to Jones. Haskins by Malvo. Haskins kicks it out to Mallory. Open 3 on the way from Mallory is off the back rim. Rebound by Tipton. Ottawa has cooled off here in the second half. Malvo in the corner. Lawrence by 1 defender. Goes baseline all the way to the basket, scores. And a 1-point lead here for Oklahoma Wesleyan, 55-54. 15:33 to play. Palmer drills between the legs. Right side pass to Haskins, who goes baseline. He'll kick it out to Mallory. Mallory inside to Jones. Jones up top to Mallory. They'll swing it to Haskins by 1 defender. Gets a lot of body, get hit on the arm, no whistle. Rebound knocked into the hands of Litsky. Long pass the other way, 2-on-2 for the Eagles. Rowe in the corner to Tipton, to Malvo, to Lawrence. In the lane, his shot's blocked, but a whistle and a foul will be called. And after the play, Lawrence collided with Isaiah Palmer, and he is on the floor. He hit him on that right leg, and he is struggling to get up. For Jones, that's his third personal. Second on Ottawa here in the second half. Wholesale subs here for the Eagles after the first free throw. Lawrence to shoot 2 free throws as the Eagles lead by 1. And they now have their largest lead of the game as he makes the first. McDowell and Bowie into the game for Ottawa. All 5 subs in for Oklahoma Wesleyan of Harris, Haddock, Fikert, Murphy, and Litsky. Free throw up and good for Lawrence as he now has 10. Full court press here by the Eagles as Ottawa trails by 3. And that is currently a 13-3 run for Oklahoma Wesleyan. Inbound will go all the way up top to Greisen. Dangerous pass there, but Ottawa does get it in. Ottawa in desperate need of a bucket here. 57-54, they trail. Bowie with a screen from Palmer. Bowie to Haskins on the left wing. Up top to McDowell. They'll lob it inside to Palmer. He goes by 1 defender, goes off the glass, scores through the contact from Murphy. Ottawa with them 1 at 57-56, 14:42 to go. Palmer has 12. Haddock to the left corner. Down low, they'll go to Murphy. Murphy backing it on Palmer. Fade away is off the glass. It's a play off the mark. Rebound by Bowie. Ottawa with a 2-on-2 if they go. Bowie to Palmer. All the way to the bucket. Layup's no good. And he is going to be fouled by Brooks Haddock. Haddock took quite the shot there from Palmer, and Palmer looking like he was going to throw it down with the left hand. Isaiah Palmer with 12. Shoots 2 for the Braves. Free throw up and good. We're tied at 57. Bryson will come out. Balde comes in. Now the officials are talking to Palmer at the foul line before he can take his free throw. Not sure what they're in his ear about. Palmer with 13. Free throw up for Palmer's good, and Ottawa goes up by 1, 58-57. 14:25 to go in the game. Biker to the left wing. He'll leave it with Harris. Harris driving on ball day. Looking to get in the lane. Fadeaway jumper is good for Kirk Harris. Harris with 9 off the bench. Last time these two teams played, he had no points in 4 minutes. Palmer right side for Balday. Balday gets in the lane, looking to score off the glass. Can't get it to go. Got his own rebound, lost it out of bounds. And it'll go the other way. As Fikert tried to take the charge, was just flopping on the floor. Ottawa looking for any whistle going one way or the other, and they just let him play through it. Ottawa down by 1, 13:53 to go. Double screen, Harris. They'll throw it down low to Litsky. It's taken away by Bowie, but they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. With 18 on the shot clock, nice strip by Bowie, as Litsky thought he had an easy layup. Litsky to inbound. Goes to Harris on the wing, guarded by Balday. Harris backing it on Balday. They'll kick it to Haddock. Haddock runner in the lanes off the front rim. Palmer has the rebound and can go in transition, but they force him to stop his dribble. He'll kick it to Bowie. Bowie in the front court, runs into McDowell. Right side for Palmer. Palmer guarded by Murphy. Step back three-pointer from Palmer. Good as it hits the back cylinder and drops right in, and Ottawa goes up by 2. 13:20 to play, and the starters back up off the bench for the Eagles as they head to the scorer's table. Harris, left side for Murphy. Murphy looking to drive, backs in on McDowell. Pass is tipped out of bounds by Bowie as they were looking for Haddock in the corner. All 5 players come out for the Eagles. With 13:08 to go. And Kirk Harris thought he was going to get to stay in. He will come out as well. So it's Wiltsham, or my apologies, Wiltsham will stay on the bench. So Fikert will come in for him with those 3 fouls. Inside, they'll go to Rowe. Rowe looking to score off the glass. He can't get it to go, and he's going to shoot 2. Isaac Rowe, leading scorer on Wednesday, he scored 17 on 6 of 8 shooting, 6 of 6 from the foul line. 68% foul shooter this season. Free throw for him is up and no good off the back rim. Eagles have improved their shooting percentage up to 46%. Braves have cooled off to 56%. They're 7 of 14 from the three-point line. Oklahoma Wesleyan has also made 7 threes. Second for Rowe is good, and Ottawa's lead remains at 1. Haskins double team, looking to work past Lawrence. He's double team there too. He'll go right wing for Balday. Back to Haskins, left side for Bowie. 12:50 to go. 61-60 Ottawa. Palmer guarded by Rowe. Palmer to the elbow. Fadeaway jumper from the elbow for Palmer's good. And Isaiah Palmer with 19. Rays lead by 3. Fikert in the right corner. Fikert, left side to Tipton. Wide open 3 is off the front end. Fikert gets the offensive board. They'll go back to Tipton again for 3. This time it's no good either. Rowe with the rebound, gets it back, attacks the bucket, scores. Second chance points. Again, have been dominated by the Eagles. They don't miss threes very often, but when they do miss, you've got to be able to get the rebound. And now quickly a miss by Bowie. Going the other way is Rowe. Rowe in the lane, reverse layup's good. And it's a 1-point lead for Oklahoma Wesleyan with 12 minutes to play. Quick 4-0 run from the Eagles, making a 5-0 run after the free throw from Rowe. 20 on the shot clock is Bowie. Screen coming from Palmer. Bowie looking right side to McDowell. He'll shoot the 3. It's going to be short. Rebound by Palmer is knocked out of his hands, and Rowe grabs it. Oklahoma Wesleyan again with numbers. Fikert on the wing. He'll kick it right side to Lawrence. Lawrence to Fikert in the corner for 3. It's going to come up short. Long rebound. Tipped in the air. Bowie has it. Ottawa can go the other way with numbers. Bowie to McDowell. McDowell layup. No good, but he's fouled. 11:26 to play. Thought he was going to get the layup as Bowie left it for him in transition. Foul goes on Fikert, his first personal. Team's 4th. McDowell's free throw is up and good. Braves now 13 of 13 from the foul line. Gryson will come in for Palmer as he needs a breather. Tied at 64, 11:26 to play. McDowell with 11. Free throw high, arcing up the fan. Good, as he's got 12. 65-64 Ottawa. 11:26 to go. Taz Jones to the scores table. Malvo guarded by Haskins, left side for Rowe. Rowe looking to drive on McDowell. Gets in the lane, gets to the bucket. Shot partially blocked, but still goes in. Braves trail by 1, 66-65, 11:05 to go in the game. Bowie with the jumper from the foul line. It's off the front rim. Ball tipped around. Offensive board from Alex Bryson. Three-pointer from Haskins is good. And Ottawa goes up by 2. 10:53 to go. Malvo to the right wing. Going to clear out. Left side, they're going to clear out for Rowe again. Rowe driving on McDowell to the basket. Not going to score, but he's fouled by McDowell. And he's going to have to get a breather. They just cleared the floor again as Rowe just has an extra step on McDowell. And Isaiah Palmer pops up off the bench and says he's coming back into the game. So Rowe back to the foul stripe. He's 1 of 2 on his last trip. He makes the first one. McDowell comes out along with Haskins. Tipton will come out of the game as Wilchcomb comes in with those 3 fouls. (68-67) Braves, 10:43 to go in the game. Rowe's second is good as well, and we're tied at 68 as the press will come. Bowie trying to break it. He's double teamed. He needs to get rid of the ball. Trying to work past one defender, does, then goes by another. Ottawa in transition. Jones up top to Bowie. Great work by Bowie as he had to go by 3 defenders to break the press. 15 on the shot clock. Bowie right wing for Gryson. Gryson back to the left side of the floor. Goes right wing for Balde. Balde up top to Bowie, 5 on the shot clock. Bowie goes by 1 defender, has it stripped, ball's on the floor. Bowie gets it back, 2 seconds. Gryson to the bucket, lays it in. And Ottawa goes up by 2, 70-68. Might have been after the shot clock. The officials didn't see it though. Malvo to the basket, throws it off the glass. He's fouled by Jones, and that's his 4th. With 10:03 to play. Haddock to the scorer's table as Malvo will shoot 2. Haskins quickly off the bench. KJ Malvo with 16, leading scorer for Oklahoma Wesleyan. Free throw up for Malvo, good. Haskins into the game. Balde comes out. Malvo to shoot his second. Free throw high for Malvo's good, and we're tied at 70. 10 minutes to play here in Bartlesville. Quick pass to Gryson on the wing. Gryson attacking, leaves it inside. It's stolen by Haddock. Haddock was right there in front of Taz Jones. They'll find Fikert in the right corner. Up top to Haddock. Haddock steps into the 3 from up high. It's good. Oklahoma Wesleyan with their biggest lead of the game. Off the 3 from Brooks Haddock. Palmer, lots of contact, gets the basket, has it blocked out of bounds. And he'll stay with Ottawa. Mallory will come out for Gryson with 9:32 to go. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound will come from Mallory. Ottawa has to keep their composure. Down 3. Haskins looking to drive on Haddock. Gets in the lane. Runner is no good, but he's fouled and shoots 2. As Haddock got him with the body. 3rd on Brooks Haddock. 5th team foul on the Eagles as Haskins shoots 2. He's got 15 and go along with 3 rebounds. Haskins' free throw is up and no good off the back rim. The first missed free throw for Ottawa on the evening. They're now 14 of 15. Haskins' second is going to fall, and the Braves are within 2 at 73-71, 9:25 to play. Braves having to dig deep here in Bartlesville. Malvo walking it across the timeline. 20 on the shot clock, guarded by Haskins. Malvo has it inside. Passes tip, still gets to Lawrence, though. Lawrence looking to drive baseline, cut off by Mallory, still going baseline. Ball goes through the hands, stolen by Palmer. Ottawa can go the other way. Bowie in transition with Lawrence right behind him, right side Mallory. Mallory inside into the corner, it goes to Haskins. Reach-in foul called on Malvo. No, they're going to say Haskins stepped out of bounds. My goodness gracious. Rowe comes into the game. Lawrence will sit. 8:56 to go at 73-71 Oklahoma Wesleyan. They have outscored Ottawa 30-20 in the second half after the Braves took an 8-point lead into halftime. Malvo guarded by Haskins. Malvo between the legs, crossing over, getting in the lane, uses the body, goes high off the glass as an air ball. Wilskam gets the rebound, and he's fouled by Kaz Jones. And Wilskam will go to the foul line to shoot two as Kaz Jones is fouled out of the game. And McDowell going to get the run for the final 8:38. Wilskam with 5 points and 2 rebounds. So Wilskam shoots 2. Free throw for Wilskam is high. It's off the back rim. .8:38 to go in the game. 73-71 Oklahoma Wesleyan. Wilskam second. Up, then good. Ties the largest lead of the game at 3 again. 74-71. They're going to have Rowe guard Bowie, and now they're going to double team. Bowie in trouble, finds Haskins. Long cross-court pass to Mallory. Mallory back to Bowie. Bowie right side for Haskins. A little bit of shove there from Haddock on Palmer. Mallory back here. McDowell backing in on Wilskam. He'll leave it with Bowie. Bowie up high. Right wing pass. Haskins coming off the 3. It's going to be short. Rebound by Wilskam as he took it away from Mallory. Braves now 8 of 17 from the three-point line and 8:05 to go, down 3. Oklahoma Wesleyan with the ball. Malvo to the lane. Runner from there's good. And the Braves trail by 5 with 7:54 to go. And Ottawa's going to take a timeout with 7:50 to go and down 76-71. It'll be a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
KOFO interrupts our regular scheduled programming to bring you this severe weather bulletin, brought to you by CarStar. Relax, they'll take it from here.
Good afternoon, Brad Howard in the KOFO Weather Center. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 3:30 for northwestern Franklin, southwestern Douglas County, and east central Osage counties. At 3 o'clock, a severe thunderstorm was near Pomona Lake, moving to the northeast at 35 miles an hour. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and nickel-sized hail were indicated by radar. At 2:55, dime-sized hail was reported with this storm. That was a report that came over by Melvern Lake. We'll talk about that in a little bit. You can expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees, and this severe storm will be impacting the Centropolis area about this particular time and then be around Globe at about 3:30. Now, for your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building if you're in the path of this storm. As we indicated, we had a report of law enforcement reporting dime-sized hail at Turkey Point at Melvern Lake, and National Weather Service office reported at 2:56 this afternoon that with this storm south of Lawrence, they are monitoring a circulation with it, and it's in a favored region for a brief tornado along the warm front. The circulation has had problems sustaining itself, so have issued a severe thunderstorm warning for a heads up, but we haven't heard any reports on anything since that particular point in time. So we'll just continue to take a look at this storm. Looks like it actually may be declining in intensity as we look at the radar, as it's actually moving into the Franklin County area up around the Centropolis area right now. But we'll keep an eye on it and report back to you as the game continues with the Ottawa University semifinal game with Oklahoma Wesleyan, the #1 team in the nation. From the KOFO Weather Center, I'm Brad Howard.
Play Words with listeners every weekday afternoon over your lunch hour at about 12:20. The game is simple. Listen for the letters that make up our mystery word, listen for the clues, and when you have a guess, call in for your chance to win. Words with Listeners, brought to you by Pizza Time and Kansas State Bank.
Layup from KJ Malvo gives Oklahoma Wesleyan a 5-point lead with 6:08 to go. McDowell to Palmer, open for three. It's on the way. It's off the back rim. Ball tipped around as it goes off of Haskins, and then he gets hit on the shoulder by Wilcombe as he went out of bounds. It'll stay. It'll go to Oklahoma Wesleyan. Bryson will come into the game. 6:01 to play, and Ottawa down 5. And a 30-second timeout will be called by Oklahoma Wesleyan. And guard KJ Malvo with 6:01 left, so we'll take it with them. Ottawa down by 5, 78-73. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Back here in the Mueller Sports Center, Ottawa down by 5. They've been outscored here in the second half, 35-22. Shots just not falling that did in the first half. They are now down to 53%. They shot 64% in the first half. KJ Malvo now up to 22. Isaac Rowe with 14. For Ottawa, Isaiah Palmer leading the way with 19. Gryson with 16. Haskins with 18. Will be Oklahoma Wesleyan basketball with a chance to take their biggest lead of the game on this possession. Little surprised to see Malvo take that time out. Not sure if it was a quick breather or if they wanted to get someone else on the floor, which they will take Wilcombe out of the game and Fikert will come in. Braves have turned it over 13 times tonight. Oklahoma Wesleyan just 8. The score currently for Southwestern and Friends is the Builders lead 72-67 with just over 6 minutes to go there in Winfield. 78-73, Malvo on the wing. Malvo in the lane, floater from there, off the front rim, rebound by Gryson. Big rebound for the Braves and a big stop. 5:42 to go here in Bartlesville. Bowie, right wing for Haskins. Haskins drives on Fikert. Haskins stuck there, finds Gryson. In the corner, it'll go to Mallory. Up top to Bowie with 12 on the shot clock. Palmer with the screen for Bowie. Bowie in the lane. He's stuck there, looking to score off the glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Rowe, and it's a 3-on-2 break. Tipton in the corner to Fikert for 3. It's off the back rim. Rebound by Bowie, and he's fouled by Tipton, and it'll go the other way, as that is the 16th foul on Oklahoma Wesleyan. Oh, no, they call it on Bowie. Oh, my goodness gracious. And so Tipton will shoot the 1-and-1 as Tipton went over the back of Bowie to get the rebound. And Lance Tipton thought the foul was on him initially. He ran to the other end of the floor. So Tipton will shoot the 1-and-1. Free throw is up and good. Lawrence back into the game for Oklahoma Wesleyan. As it looks like Lawrence will check in for Tipton after the free throw. 79-73 the lead. Second for Tipton's good, and they go up by 7. 80-73, 5:11 left here in Bartlesville. Bowie lets it roll to midcourt. He'll pick it up there. Bowie to Palmer. Palmer in the lane. Looking to go off the glass. Does. It comes up short. Gryson had the rebound. It's on the floor still. Players diving for it. Palmer has it. Lost it. And a reach-in foul will be called on Fikert. And that'll be the 16th foul on Oklahoma Wesleyan. Five minutes to play, Ottawa down by 7. And they're going to clean up the sweat off the floor. Wait and see where the inbound's going to come from. It'll be Mallory to inbound for the Braves. Mallory in the corner to Palmer. Palmer looking to drive on Rowe, gets the basket, layup's good. Ready to get within 5, 80-75, 4:50 to go. Malvo guarded by Haskins. Malvo in the lane. Has it, goes through his hands, finds Spiker. Pass is tipped around, stolen by Haskins, and then he's fouled by Rowe. So Haskins will walk to the other end as it puts Ottawa in the 1-and-1. Haskins tonight has 18 and 3 rebounds. He's been to the foul line only once, where he's 1 of 2. Everything down the stretch is big for the Braves. Only 24 points scored here in the second half, but they find themselves within 5. $80-75. Braves have to dig deep here. Haskins to the foul line for the 1-and-1. It is up. It's no good. Rebound by Wilscombe. 4:35 left. Eagles with the basketball. Ottawa didn't miss a free throw in the first half. Have missed 2 here in the second. Malvo, guarded by Haskins. They'll leave it up top to Rowe. Rowe left side for Lawrence. Up top to Rowe. Rowe driving on Palmer. Looking to step back, goes between the legs, gets to the foul line. Still driving on Palmer to the basket. It's blocked. Of course, they call the foul on Palmer. He got a piece, maybe a little bit of the body, but that foul's going the way of the Eagles all night here in Mueller Sports Center. So Rowe back to the line, will shoot 2. Rowe has 14 to go along with 7 boards. Free throw for Rowe is good. Tipton and Haddock back into the game for the Eagles as Lawrence will come out along with Fiker. For the game, the Eagles are 17 of 20. Ottawa 15 of 17. Rowe's second is up and no good. Rebound by Bowie. Lead remains at 6. 4:05 to play in the corner. Palmer open for 3. It's good. And Ottawa within 3 at 81-78. 4 minutes to play here in Bartlesville. Ottawa looking to do the improbable again. Wilscombe going baseline on McDowell. Driving, can't score, it's missed. Ball goes almost out of bounds, right back to Haddock. Haddock in the corner, tipped in by one defender. Now they'll kick it back up top to Malvo with 10 on the shot clock. Malvo asking for a screen from Wilscombe. In the corner it goes to Rowe. Rowe with the jumper, it's up, it's good. $83-78. Oklahoma Wesleyan. Haskins driving to the bucket off the glass, scores again. Braves within 3, 83-80. 3:17 to play. Braves have not gone away. They're trailing by as many as 7. They have it down to 3. 3:10 to go. Malvo near midcourt. Double screen will be to his left as he stands at the right wing. He'll go back to the left. He'll drive baseline. Kicks it left side to Haddock for 3. It's good. Six-point lead for the Eagles. As again, Brooks Haddock, a thorn in the side for the Braves. Palmer to the bucket. He's fouled on the floor, and he's going to shoot 2. As Tipton tried to take the charge. Might have been in the restricted area. So Palmer will shoot 2 as Ottawa trails by 4 with 2:41 to go. Palmer has 24. Free throw good. That foul was called on Tipton, his second, 8th team foul on the Eagles. Lawrence comes into the game as Wilchcomb comes out. Bryson will come into the game as well for McDowell. So both bigs will check out. 86-82 the lead, or 81, excuse me. The lead for the Eagles as Palmer shoots one more. Free throw for Palmer's up and good. Ottawa within 4. 2:41 to play here in Bartlesville. Malvo on the logo, guarded by Haskins. He'll let the clock run under 2:25, 15 on the shot clock. Malvo driving, keeps the dribble, gets in the lane, kicks it out in the corner to Tipton for 3 this time. It's going to come up short, rebound by Rowe. And he loses the handle, but they're going to say he was fouled. And he's going to go back to the foul line. Foul's going to be called on Mallory. Last 2 possessions the Eagles have missed. But the second chance opportunities with the offensive board as Oklahoma Wesleyan with 16 offensive rebounds. They have the same amount of offensive boards as they do defensive boards. Tipton will come out. Biker comes back in with 2:11 to play. Isaac Rowe has 17. Same amount he had on Wednesday against Bethany. It is the 1-and-1 here. Free throw up for Rowe is going to be good. Free throw up and no good. Rebound by Palmer. 5-point lead for the Eagles. 2:08 to play. Ottawa doesn't have to have a 3 here. We'll kick it in the corner to Haskins. Back to Bowie. Bowie looking to drive, gets in the lane, right hand layup's good. And Ottawa calls timeout with 2 minutes to go. Down by 3, 87-84. And it will be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO interrupts our regular scheduled programming to bring you this severe weather bulletin, brought to you by CarStar. Relax, they'll take it from here.
Good afternoon, Brad Howard in the KOFO Weather Center. A severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Franklin, southwestern Douglas, and east central Osage counties was allowed to expire at 3:30 this afternoon. The storm, which prompted the warning, has weakened below severe limits and no longer poses an immediate threat to life or property. Therefore, the warning has been allowed to expire. However, gusty winds are still possible with this thunderstorm. In fact, the National Weather Service has also issued a significant weather advisory for northern Franklin and southern Douglas counties for about another 22 minutes until 4 o'clock this afternoon. At 3:28, Doppler radar was tracking strong winds from dissipating storms that could gust up to 50 miles an hour. It's possible that you may hear no thunder and have little or no rain with these strong winds. Strong winds will be near Baldwin and Pleasant Grove about 3:45, Vinland around 3:50, and Eudora around 4 o'clock this afternoon. I'm Brad Howard in the KOFO Weather Center.
When severe weather breaks out, we break in on KOFO.
For your convenience, Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa offers free delivery of your prescriptions. Call now to have your next refill delivered right to your door. 242-2055.
Malvo in the lane, backdoor cut, finds Rowe, layup's good. Back to a 5-point lead with 1:34 to play. And the clock continued to run after the basket was made, supposed to stop under 2 minutes. Palmer driving, kicks it in the corner. Haskins for 3 in the corner is off the front rim. Rebound tipped around. Bowie fights for it. Malvo has it. Ottawa's going to trap him. And he'll call a timeout with 1:16 to go and Ottawa down by 5. And then Bowie is called for a technical foul after the play as Malvo threw him the ball. And then, of course, it's the second one they always see as Bowie threw it right back to him. It really should be offsetting technicals, but they're going to call it on Bowie. So now Oklahoma Wesleyan will shoot the technical free throws. And they're still trying to talk to head coach Aaron Stevensall here, but that's huge. Braves still trail by 5, but now Oklahoma Wesleyan gets 2 free throws and will get the ball. The score in the other matchup, Southwestern currently leads 80-78. Now make it 82-81, 37 seconds left there in Winfield. As we come out of the timeout, Ottawa down 89-84. It's always the second guy that gets caught, isn't it? So Malvo will shoot the free throws. 1:16 to play. 89-84 the lead. As they will now come to the scorer's table and talk to the individual who is writing the book here. So Malvo steps to the foul line after he earns the technical on Bowie. Malvo with 22 and 2 rebounds. Oklahoma Wesleyan 18 of 23 from the free throw line. First one up and good for Malvo. 90-84 the lead. Free throw good for Malvo, and it's 91-84. 1:16 to go. And Oklahoma Wesleyan with the ball again. The chance currently with their largest lead at 7. They've gotten to 7 twice here in the second half. They'll break it as it goes to Malvo. Malvo inside to Haddock. In the corner, it'll go to Lawrence with 1:11 to play, and Ottawa down 7. Clock running. 15 on the shot clock, 1:03 to play. Rowe, left side of the floor. Will be guarded by Palmer as he works back to the middle of the floor. Left wing pass for Malvo. Malvo driving on Haskins. Will kick it in the corner to Pikert. Right side to Malvo. Almost loses it out of bounds. Has it stripped away. Ottawa can go in transition. Going the other way is Mallory. His layup is no good, and he's fouled. And Jackson Mallory shoots 2. And after the play, on Mallory's layup, they slapped the backboard, which really should have been a goaltending on the layup. The officials missed it, and now Mallory shoots 2 instead of the and 1. Free throw from Mallory's good. Ottawa gets within 6. But that is one where the officials have to pay attention. It was Rowe who was trailing. Mallory's layup wasn't going to go in, but he slapped the backboard before the ball was off the glass. A lot of guys do that at the end of plays all the time, but most of the time the ball doesn't ever get laid up like that. Mallory's second is going to be good. Big free throws for the sophomore from Lawrence as Balde comes in for Gryson. (91-86) the lead for Oklahoma Wesleyan, 45.4 remaining. Looking to get the inbound. It's tipped in. He'll be double teamed, and a foul called on Haskins with 0 contact. So Oklahoma Wesleyan now in the double bonus. For Haskins, that's his first personal. And at the foul line will go Isaac Rowe. Free throw for Rowe is no good as it gets stuck on the side of the basket. You usually don't see that from a free throw, but a big miss there as Ottawa still within 5. Rowe with one more. Bowie comes back into the game. As Balde will sit with 43.8 left.
Hey, you got a rebound. Box out.
Ottawa with a smaller lineup has to box out if it's missed. Rowe's second high arcing is good. And it's a 6-point lead for the Eagles with 43.8 to play. Inbound goes to Bowie. Bowie in transition where he'll leave it with Palmer. Palmer with the 3. It's off the mark. He got hit after the play. and a foul will be called on Ottawa as the rebound went to Oklahoma Wesleyan. And they'll go the other way to shoot 2 more. So Isaac Rowe back to the foul stripe, will shoot 2 more. Isaac Rowe to shoot 2 more. He's got 21. 21 of 27 from the foul line are the Eagles on the evening. Free throw for Rowe's good. Rowe to shoot the second. High arcer's good. Bowie lets it roll to midcourt with 37 seconds remaining. They will get Bowie all the way to the basket. Layup's good with 33.1 remaining. And Ottawa down 6. Full timeout called by the Braves as they trail 94-88. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
I came here to run cross country and it ended up being way different than I thought it was going to be. It's unlike anything I've ever been a part of to be on the team. Everyone is so completely different. There are people you never thought you'd be friends with, nothing like your outside friends, but somehow you all click to be the same and have the same interests, but yet completely different. Everyone's always there for you. It's not just about running. Friendships and families like they're your siblings when you're away from home. That's what it means to be a part of the Braves cross country and track team. To be a family.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Spring starts 1 week from today. Well, not officially, but the unofficial start of spring happens next weekend with the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo. It all happens at the ORC Gobbert Building in Ottawa, and it's free. Doors open Saturday at 8:30 with KOFO gift bags to the first 200 visitors. Nearly 50 vendors offering demonstrations and prizes, including $500 in KOFO cash. Enjoy food from Maria's, Angry River Barbecue, and Pizza Time. We'll see you next weekend at the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo.
33.1 remaining here in Bartlesville. Braves trail 94-88. They're going to go full court press here as they will throw it into Tipton. Tipton finds Haddock, and they'll foul Haddock with 29.4 to go. So Haddock will go to the line to shoot 2. Brooks Haddock this season, 93% foul shooter. Albert Lawrence heads to the scorer's table. He'll check in for Tipton after the first one. And it is 2 free throws as Haddock makes the first. Tonight Haddock's got 12. Lawrence back into the game. It has gone final in Winfield as Southwestern defeats Friends 86-81. Second one up and good for Haddock, and the lead at, it should be 95-88, not 96-88, but it shows on the scoreboard that it's at. Jumper's no good from Palmer, and Oklahoma Wesleyan could run it out here if they wanted. Morris, and they're going to let them run it out. Braves will end their season with a 96-88 loss to Oklahoma Wesleyan in the KCAC semifinals. 10 seconds remaining, and they're going to let it run out. And they will spike the ball at midcourt as number 1 Oklahoma Wesleyan. And Taz, we'll go ahead and take a timeout as Ottawa falls 96-88. You're listening to Braves basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You've spent countless hours and more money than you even realize establishing and running your business. When was the last time you evaluated how you're marketing your business? Other than your family and a few friends, how many potential customers or clients even know where you are or what you do? KOFO Marketing can help. Local radio advertising is still one of the most effective and affordable ways to share your message every day. Daily radio advertising builds image, trust, and value. Don't you want that for your business? Email sales@kofo.com or call 242-12 1220.
The KOFO Sports Guide keeps you in touch with your team, area high schools, or Ottawa University. Find your team's schedule in the KOFO Sports Guide, featuring football, volleyball, wrestling, and basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, baseball, softball, and track. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Santa Fe Trail Meets, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Proudy Building Services, Edward Jones Representative Ryan Henningsen, and Ottawa Co-op. You can also view the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
I got it.
We train yearly to be I-CAR Gold certified because as cars and designs have changed to keep you safer, so have the collision repair procedures. And at CarStar Ottawa, your safety matters. Call CarStar 242-8916. Relax, we'll take it from here.
Welcome back. Ottawa falls 96-88 in the KCAC semifinals to Oklahoma Wesleyan as they fall to the number 1 ranked team in the country in a hard-fought battle. Braves played an incredible first half. Couldn't keep that offensive team in the second half, but what an effort. They found themselves down by just 5 with 5 minutes to go against a team that has a chance to win the national championship and will now play for the KCAC championship against Southwestern on Monday night. Looking at final stats for the Braves, we're not going to get a chance to talk to head coach Aaron Siebenthal, I believe. We will wait and see as he is still talking to a couple individuals. I don't think we're going to get a chance to catch up to him, so we will go ahead and give you those final stats. Leading scorer for the Braves tonight, as it's been all season, a real pleasure on my part to get to call games during his senior year. Isaiah Palmer finishes with 26 in his final game, 8 of 15 from the field, 3 of 7 from behind the arc, 7 of 7 from the foul line, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Behind him, Alex Greisen probably played the best game of the season on his part, 16 points. He had 14 of those in the first half, 5 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc, and 5 of 5 from the foul line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist for the senior. Ryan Haskins, 20 points, 8 of 12 shooting, 3 of 6 from the three-point line, 1 of 3 from the foul line. Gerald Bowie finishes with 6. Matt Balde had 2. Jackson Mallory with 4. Connor Kagi with 2. Mason McDowell finishes with 12. He's 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from the three-point line, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, and an assist for the sophomore from Paola. Want to thank everyone for listening this season, especially want to thank the seniors on this roster and their families for listening all year. Want to make sure we recognize them here real quick before we go. Alex Greisen, the senior from Grapevine, Texas, on the year, averaged over 9 points a game, go along with 5 rebounds. Isaiah Palmer, the senior from Brooklyn, New York, 21 points, 8 rebounds a game. Looking down the line, Jalen Thompson, the 6'6" senior from Overland Park, and Jordan Ramirez Jennings, number 44, the 6'3" senior from Topeka High School. I want to thank everyone for listening this season, and whether you're listening in Brooklyn, New York, Grapevine, Texas, Topeka, or Overland Park this year, I want to thank you for sticking with us through any technical difficulties or, having to go into some gyms with not the greatest Wi-Fi at times. Thank you for sticking it out with us all year. We're excited. This team has a lot of talent coming back next year, and excited to see what they can put together in the 2019-20 season. So wrap up all of our basketball coverage. We will have baseball and softball coming up here in just a few weeks out at Alumni Park. Stay with us and listen to KOFO as we will bring you all that live action from Alumni Park for baseball and softball. For Casey Weeder here and Larson Johnson at the station, I want to thank you for listening. You've been listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this Ottawa University Braves basketball broadcast on KOFO. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Quality Structures Incorporated, Ransom Memorial Health, Ottawa University, and by Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Superstands Cleaning Service, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, Costantino's Price Chopper. Ottawa University basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Adamson Brothers, Dingle & Son Mortuary, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, And by Leon's, the Ottawa Herald, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Arvest Bank, the City of Ottawa, and State Farm agent Keith King. For more information about our next OU sports broadcast, log on to the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com and listen to 103.7 FM and 1220 for the KOFO sports calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Bring your taste buds to the Bread and Iron for Raised Right. Local beef, grilled steaks, hot roast beef, burgers too. How about some delicious seafood like salmon or shrimp? You'll find seafood specials every weekend at the Bread and Iron Bar and Grill.
That bathroom upgrade is within reach at the Winter Kitchen and Bath event now at the Home Depot, starting with the exclusive Pfister Venturi bath faucet. It's a two-handle, widespread brushed nickel faucet with a spot defense finish that resists water spots and fingerprints. And right now, you can get your hands on one for just $119. So upgrade your bathroom and let the savings flow. The Winter Kitchen and Bath event at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Valid through March 24th while supplies last.
Get a jump on spring by attending the KOFO Home Base Home and Garden Expo, Saturday, March 2nd and Sunday, March 3rd at the ORC Goffert Building in Ottawa. Over 50 vendors will be on hand to share their products, services, and expertise for your spring projects. And you're invited